two Anniston charities will receive about $250,000 each to fight homelessness.
Another night with a freeze warning in effect for all of East Alabama. We'll have the complete frigid forecast details coming up.
Coming up in sports, a local team is playing in the 2A State Volleyball Championship game. We recap all the teams whose season have come to a close. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham.
And I'm Katie Edwards.
Second Chance in Anniston will receive $240,000 to provide rapid rehousing and emergency help for individuals and family members of domestic violence in Calhoun, Cherokee, Etowah, Randolph, and Talladega counties. The Right Place for Housing and Support in Anniston will be given $250,000 to provide street outreach, emergency shelter, homelessness prevention, and rapid rehousing for people living in Calhoun, Cherokee, DeKalb, and Etowah counties. According to a press release from the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs, these groups are part of a $2.5 million package provided by Governor Kay Ivey to assist Alabamians who are homeless or in danger of becoming homeless. The funds from the Emergency Solutions Grants Program will assist local governments and nonprofit agencies to provide housing and other related services. ADECA is administering the grants from funds that were made available by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
When we come back, extremely dry conditions called for an extra warning in Calhoun County today.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
The Calhoun County EMA announced a red flag warning for the county this morning. Red flag warnings are issued when the risk of wildfire increases to a dangerous level. During these warnings, residents are strongly discouraged from starting outdoor fires, to burn old trash, or even to stay warm. Officials evaluate 3 factors when determining whether they should issue a red flag warning, according to the local EMA office. Those factors are wind, relative humidity, and impact. Today's factors included a strong southwest wind with gusts of up to 20 miles per hour and humidity levels hovering between 20 and 25%. The EMA called those critical fire conditions. John Holder will join us later in the newscast with a full forecast and to see if the red flag warning might be extended.
When we come back, a special fundraiser will be held on the square in Jacksonville to raise money for the renovation of Eastwood Park.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
This Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m., Delta Zeta at JSU will host Booths and Barbecue on the square in Jacksonville, with dancing, food, vendors, and more. The money raised at this event will help fund construction of Eastwood Park. So not only can you get some good food, you can also help with a good cause. Winners of the Square Crow Contest will also be announced at this event. and I have no idea what a scarecrow is.
Don't know either.
I guess I'll have to be in Jacksonville Saturday afternoon to find out.
Yes, it sounds like a really fun event, and I had no idea that a red flag warning was issued anywhere other than the beach.
Ooh, now that's a good point, and a totally different context, but if you see a red flag either place, be careful.
That's right. So John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us a little bit more about those dry conditions and how long they may last. John?
Mike and Katie again with all the dry weather and the wind and the low humidity and dew points. Yes, we had another red flag warning. Burning is totally out of the question for the foreseeable future. We need some rain, but we really don't have any in the forecast. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Temperatures today across East Alabama almost 20 degrees below the average, and with those 10 to 15 mile per hour winds, it felt even colder today. 53, that's the best we could do for a high this afternoon despite maximum sunshine. That was after a low this morning of 34. That temperature will be lower tonight. The average high, you see 70 degrees, nowhere close to that. Our average at 46, way below that as far as nighttime lows go. Record high temperature 88 degrees. That was just back in 2016. The record low at 27. Your sun rising tomorrow morning at 7:03 and the sun setting tonight early at 5:51. The time change is coming for the weekend. Weather on your street on your Wednesday night. That freeze warning in effect from 10 o'clock tonight all the way until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Some folks may stay below freezing for that entire 11-hour period. Meadowbrook Lane down at Oxford off U.S. Highway 78 West. It is going to be cold tonight. Going out to church or whatever, just bundle up. 29 for the average low tonight. Coming up tomorrow, going to take you out to Emory Place in Golden Springs. That's right off of Greenbrier Deer Road, way out Greenbrier Deer Road. It's going to be a bit warmer tomorrow. Again, plenty of sunshine. The high reaching 60 degrees tomorrow, which is still 10 degrees below the average. And for the start of the weekend, as we get you into Friday, early in the day on Saturday, sunny and dry on Garner Drive in Piedmont. That's right there off U.S. Highway 278 in Piedmont. It is going to be fantastic looking weather. The weather improving each and every day. Upper 60s by Friday and maybe some 70s in here by the weekend. For the weekend, you'll see some very pleasant temperatures coming as the temperatures are going to be on the rise every day, several degrees warmer. We're going to be about 7 degrees warmer tomorrow, another 7 degrees warmer on Friday with a high at 67, about 5 degrees warmer than that on Saturday, then several degrees warmer on Sunday as we get into the mid 70s at 76 degrees. And look at Monday of next week. We're back to 77 degrees from way below the average to way above the average here across East Alabama. And we'll draw your attention to some rainfall here, about a 30% chance of a shower coming early next week. Here's tonight, those low temperatures, no chance of precipitation, and look at these lows all across the north half of Alabama. Officially looks like about 30 degrees around most of Calhoun County. You see some 20s here in northwest Alabama and north central Alabama. Looks like just about everyone north of I-85 is going to be at freezing or below. That's the reason we have the freeze warning in effect for another night all across the great state of Alabama. As a matter of fact, that freeze warning in effect all the way down to the I-10 corridor in Mobile and Baldwin counties. We'll be right back here tomorrow morning. Join us at 6 a.m. for a fresh look at the forecast. We'll have your breakfast and morning forecast. And coming up next, it's sports. Still a number of teams competing for state championships in the state volleyball tournament. Namath Pitts has the details right now. Namath?
Thanks, John. The 2023 State Volleyball Tournament wraps up at the Birmingham Crossplex tomorrow, but Pleasant Valley is playing for a state championship today. Happy birthday to Dana Bryant, the head coach of Pleasant Valley. She is coaching in her final game as the Pleasant Valley head coach when her team takes the court against Sandrock. She is set to retire at the end of this school year. It is only fitting that her team is back in the state championship game for a second straight year. Pleasant Valley will square off against Sandrock in the Class 2A championship game. Pleasant Valley has 5 state titles, with the last one coming in 1997. Coach Bryant talked about her team's semifinals performance.
They came in with a much better frame of mind for the semifinals. The first round we came in, we were not quite ready like we should have been, but semifinals they came in, they took care of business, they knew exactly what they needed to do, and they did it.
Unfortunately for the Alexandria Valley Cubs, they would come up short in 5 sets to Arab with a state championship appearance on the line. It was a great season, led by a great group of seniors, 5 of them. And Whitney Welch talked about what her seniors meant to her and the Alexandria program.
These group of seniors in our program, like I said a little bit before, they are the epitome of what we want. They're hard workers, they make good grades, they're good people, day in and day out, they treat others the right way. I think every single one of our underclassmen would say that they love our seniors and they're so thankful for their leadership and just talking to them and working with them through the struggles of the game and things like that. But every single one of those girls mean the world to me, and I'm going to miss them, but I'm also excited to see them move on and, like I said, be moms and get good jobs and just grow, into who they were meant to be. So
it was a great season for Calhoun County when it comes to volleyball. Wellborn made the state finals for the first time since 2004, but they would fall to Plainview on day 1. Oxford would lose to the 21-time state champion Bayside Academy, but they made their second straight appearance in Birmingham. Donahoe couldn't get it done against GW Long, but they return every player next year except Estella Cannell. Faith Christian, they have a bright future with a great young coach, but they would come up short to Spring Garden. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for the update, Namath, and thank you for watching today.
You can find us here online every weekday on either Facebook or YouTube and on our website, eastalabamanow.com. Just go to our video feed and watch us whenever it's convenient for you.
We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.